a replacement for losing the garden in front of Granville, which the new garden hall is built on, which I see as I don't know whether to be proud or really, really angry that they've named the garden hall, after our garden, which it's sitting on, which we lost because they built on it. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So then this garden was filled with brambles, as you can imagine. I mean, some of you will know what it was like. So between 23, basically that year, we cleared it. And we did do some growing, but in 24 we started planting more things here, and you can see that it's kind of in 4 rooms. So this is mostly food growing, this end, and then we have a sort of event space here. There's the children's play area over there, and then there's a sort of classroom and quiet space at the end. So it's actually quite nicely designed, and it's really fulfilled a lot of our needs. We've also growing food in all the planters, so there's a lot of food growing that you'll see around. So the garden was set, when we were given it, it was only temporarily given to us, with the idea that when dear Hereford goes, who's this old lady sitting here behind, this magnificent concrete girl, when she goes, this will be built on as well. 14 homes built on here. So we've just thought, the idea is that in the new plans, which have already been passed, so we are fighting an uphill battle here, that the new development where Hereford is will have a much bigger open space on it. But if you go on our website and you look at the bigger open site garden space that they've done, it is 2,500 square meters. This is 1,500 square meters. But you'll see that it has a road going through it with parking on it. It has trees planted in regimented rows, and it has 3 small spaces of green. And we say that this in no way makes up for the loss of this biodiverse with old growth, and a lot of all sorts of plants and insects and flying things happening here. So this is not a replacement at all. We're trying to talk to the 3 developers that are coming on board in order to get the new single developer use. So they'll finish off for the next 20 to 40 years. They'll be finishing off the regeneration in this area. It's a £1 billion project. They're going to have enormous power, whoever gets the development. And this development here is the first they want done. So Hereford down and Exeter and this built on. We have been talking to 2 of the 3 developers, and one of them has actually said they would not build on the wreck, not because they love us and they think we're so wonderful, unfortunately, but because it's too expensive, because the access is very, very difficult to this space. So we hope that will be true for all the other 2 developers as well, but we fear that they're much bigger organizations. The one that said they won't build on it is quite small. And they're very community-minded, and so far they've been really incredible, talking to a lot of the community groups and including them in their plans, which has been great and really optimistic. I don't know if they got the job, they'd then say, oh yeah, thanks very much, goodbye. But I hope that they wouldn't. One of them is also talking to us, one of the big builders is also talking to us, but they are enormous, and they won't talk about the wreck to us. But when the smaller group said to Brent Council, we don't want to build on the wreck, we want to change the development on Hereford and include the 14 homes there, Brent said, no, you will build on the wreck. So we've got a real battle with the council to get them to see that this is an important local community site. And it's important for Brent, it's important for air pollution, it's important for biodiversity in this area, and we have so little open space with the density of building that's going on in the regen. It's just absolutely vital that we save this space. So we thank you all very, very much for coming. Please, there's a QR code going around. If you haven't signed the online petition, please do. And there's going to be a Brent petition going out. I didn't have time to do it before this event. And we only need Where is she? 14? 7 signatures?
You've got enough.
We've got enough. I can't believe it. And then we will speak in front of the full cabinet meeting. That doesn't mean that they'll say, oh yes, we see the light, we agree, you'll save the wreck. But we all need to go up to the Civic Centre and with our placards and our voices raised. And when we get there, we show them that we really, really, really want to save the wreck. And I think this is really important because I think the new developer needs to see that he's stepping into a hornet's nest, or they are, if they decide to carry on and build here. So thank you for being our little hornets.